define for you what success is. And I'll tell you why I define success this way. Number one, success is impacting the world with the investment of your personality. Now never forget this. I told you what I'm going to be sharing with you is something you would need the rest of your life. So it's important that you get this, get it down, write it down. Matters how you live the rest of your life. Doesn't matter how you were brought up by somebody else. Now you have arrived. What changes will you make? You're responsible for what you are today. Success is influencing the world around you to think like you and aspire to your inspiration. I said this is influencing the world around you to think like you and to aspire to your inspiration. A personality. You build your personality. You've got some good thinking, some good ideas, and now you move to the second level of influencing the world around you to think like you.
One thing I've learned is success is not accidental. You're not going to accidentally accomplish your dreams. You don't accidentally have good relationships. You won't accidentally lose 20 pounds. You have to have a plan. If you're going to get to the right destination, you've got to know where you're going and how you're going to get there. If you've ever been at the beach, just floating in the water, relaxing, you'll notice after a while, the current has taken you far away. That's the way it is in life. If we don't have clear-cut goals with a plan in place to accomplish those goals, we're not going to end up at the right place. Without goals, we can't really measure our success. When we don't have goals, we're easily distracted. It's easy to lose focus. In business, there's something called a mission statement for that company. It talks about what the purpose of the company is and what it's there to accomplish. In life, you need to have your own mission statement. Put it on paper. What's your purpose? What are you dreaming about? What are your goals? For everything you have responsibility over, from a business to a ball team to your family, you need to know what that mission statement is. Whether it's a business with hundreds of employees or just you and your child. Investment in yourself. Not in things. In yourself. Success is in you. It's not measured by the things you have or you don't have. It's measured by your way of thinking, your thinking process. It's measured by the ideas you have, by the things you do, the words that come out of you. And when you have made that deposit, you make that deposit. How do you make that deposit? Yes, by listening to the right things, by reading the right books. Mind and thinking. We'll talk about thinking in a moment. One of the principles of success is to look out for a need and think of how to meet that need. You think differently. A lot of people who say, well, I cannot afford such and such a thing. I can't afford it. No, you don't think like that. Because when you say, I cannot afford it, what you have done is to resign a job, to get it, not to have a good job, be employed by someone, to buy the job, buy the company, not to work for the company, to get it. Create work, the greatness. Failures produce failures, produces success. The greats and the smalls, the rich and the poor, there's no middle ground. Make no mistakes about it, there's no such thing as average. The so-called middle class does not exist. It's a mirage. Class is actually well-decorated poor men. Poor. There's so much inside. Tell somebody beside you, wake up! Yeah! Oh yeah. So
success is influencing the world around you to think like you. Prior to your inspiration. There's no commandment against thinking big. God's not against thinking big. He's only against you thinking bigger than so and so. I shouldn't think about being bigger than you, but I'm going to think about me being really, really big. He says the path of the righteous is as the shining light that shines brighter and brighter to the perfect day. See, you don't want your life to be used to. X used to be rich, used to be successful. I was. What about today? You want to be that way when you grow up? Biggest blessings that parents give today. Let me tell you about it. One of the biggest blessings that parents give today is, may your children also do for you what you're doing for us. It's a good one. It's a good one, but it's not good enough. You know why? I'll tell you why it's not good enough. See, don't pack up in the same parking lot where your father packed up. I said, don't pack up in the same parking lot where your father packed up. Help your parents, because they didn't hear what I'm telling you now. So you help them. Be nice and kind and helpful to them. Do all of that. But listen, dream big. When you get to be 60 or 70, don't retire to a rocking chair. Stand up in your youth. Be walking all around the world. Substance. Don't let them grow up trying to work to bail you out. Are you still there? Is making the world around you better than how you met it.
They interviewed the graduating class from Yale just as they were about to leave and go out on their own, and they asked how many of them had a specific set of goals with a written plan of how they were going to accomplish those goals. Less than 3% had a written set of goals. 20 years later, they interviewed the same class, and they found the people that had written goals were not only happier and more fulfilled, but their income was more than the other 97% combined. Why was that? They were focused. They went out each day with purpose, knowing what they were going to accomplish. They not only kept their vision in front of them, but they developed a plan. They had goals that they were working toward. The scripture says in Habakkuk, write the vision and make it clear. I would encourage you to write down your goals. Write down what you want to accomplish. It's not enough to just have it in your head, oh Joel, I know what I want to do. No, something happens when you get serious enough to put those goals on paper. And then keep those goals in front of you. Put them on your mirror at home. Put them on your desk at the office. You know, at the first of every year, I'll write down 4 or 5 of them to get to stay focused. There are 2 types of goals. You need to have long-range goals. Where do you want to be 10 years from now? Where do you see yourself in your career, in your finances, in your relationships? You need to look way down the road and set the mark. Set the direction. Make a decision. This is where I'm headed. 10 years from now, I'm not going to be at the same position in my office. I'm going to be in management. 10 years from now, I'm not going to be renting this apartment. I'm going to own my own home. Or 10 years from now, I'm not going to be single anymore. I'm going to be married.
That you can have a new year, but it don't mean jack diddly if you don't have a new mind. You still want to have the old experience. I'm telling you that a new house doesn't make a new marriage. I'm talking about a new outfit doesn't make you a new person. And if you think you are magically going to be a new person, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, because new life comes from a new
how to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You learn it. You practice it. Thank you. Thank you. Why? Because it was a gift from them to you. Whatever they gave to you, their time, their efforts, their presence. Thank you. You don't think they owe you. Those who think the world owes them something are forever trying to find out who's owing them. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. No, don't have that. The world doesn't owe you anything. You are the one that needs to put something into the world. Praise God. I think I've got something to give. I think that I can invest within me and look around and find someone to give something to. I think I ought to be big enough to become a giver because God is a giver. So, if God has kids, his kids should be givers. So I'm a giver. And then you learn to give big. Big. And you know what? The principle is the more you give, the more you receive. The more you give, the more you receive. So you don't become receiving conscious, you become giving conscious. Jesus said it is more blessed to give than to receive. If that's true, he's saying it is more honorable to give than to receive. You see the difference between the giver and the taker? The taker is not honorable. It's honorable to receive. If that's true, he's saying it is more honorable to give than to receive. You see the difference between the giver and the taker? The taker is not honorable. It's honorable. And who has given to you? You recognize it. Because you're a man of God. You're a man of double character. When you see others of such ability, you recognize them. Kings, no kings. They lost their dignity. They have been sent out of home, sent away from society, ostracized. So they lost so much that Jesus said, "That faith hath made thee whole." So the man had something more than healing. When you get healed, the wound is healed, the pain is gone, but that doesn't mean that what you lost has come back. Except you are made whole. So what? By being grateful, this leper, who was a Samaritan, was made whole. He had other things restored to his life. The other 9 were only healed. What a difference. Learn to be thankful. Learn to be grateful. It'll put you above others. My life has been given a meaning. My vision now is to give your life a meaning. So we are in the business of giving their lives a meaning. So we reach the unreached and tell the untold and lift the downtrodden and raise them up and give them new legs to walk, hope for the future, bread for today. Giving your life a meaning, giving you a purpose for living. We help you to see life. Life is bigger than you see it in your village. Life is bigger than you see it in your father's house. Life is bigger. Hey, come on. There's a happier world out there. There's a happier life out there. They say, how? Everywhere is full of war. Everywhere is full of trouble. No, you create your life. And I'm in the business of helping you chart your course. Business. That's our job. To help them see what they ought to see. Hey, get an education. But you know what? Get an education with a difference. You understand? An education with a difference. Next time as you study to become versatile. Study to understand things about life. Study, read, not only for good grades. Get good grades, but go bigger than the good grades. See, learn things even your lecturers don't know. Who's vast in this field, learn what he knows by listening to him teach. And then, don't use. Get an education with a difference. Catch the vision. Tell somebody, catch the vision. Number 2, localize it. Oh boy. Localize it. When you catch the vision, then you localize it. What do you mean catch the vision and localize it? Hey, now I understand. The ministry's vision is giving your life a meaning. When I meet you, I give your life a meaning. Now localize the ministry, I see it as my mission. And I'm producing results in my sphere of contacts. Teach. And then catch the vision. Just for catch the vision. Number two, localize it. Localize it. When you catch the vision, then you localize it. What do you mean catch the vision and localize it? Hey, now I understand. The ministry's vision is giving your life a minute. When I meet you, I give your life a minute. Now localize it. That